This is Umar for BoxNation. I'm joined by the future of the heavyweight division. I always say it, Moses Itauma. We're back in Riyadh, the kingdom here. Take on your first real test. Is that a fair statement or not?
Oh, come on, man. Downgrading my career now. I mean,
in the pro game.
yeah, still, it's not my first test. Obviously, everyone thought Marius Wack was going to take me a couple rounds, and he didn't. And just because I smashed the test doesn't mean that it wasn't a test at all.
Fair play. If you get an A start, it's still an exam, isn't it?
Exactly.
Okay, I hear that. Demsey McKean is in the prime of his career, though. Marius Wack, the later part of his career, although he did a fantastic job. Are you expecting rounds this Saturday or not, Moses?
I think so. We got a game plan together, like me and my team. But it all does depend. Or you need two to tango, innit? And obviously, if I'm 100%, and it's like you don't obviously want to think about what the opponent is doing, but obviously it does play a big part in it. And to be honest, I do want to go a couple rounds. But obviously not 10.
Do you know what a couple means too?
Does it actually? Oh, so a few rounds. What does a few rounds mean?
3 or 4.
So have they got a word for like 4 to 8?
I don't think so, but we get what you're saying. Would you say he's a quite messy fighter? I watched the Hrgovic fight.
Is he? Yeah. You want me to say more of that?
No, I just wanted your opinion if he's a messy fighter or not.
Yeah, I'd say he's a
What else does he have in his arsenal, Demsey McKean? From the film study you've done. Good chin.
Yeah. That's not on the film study, but he's got a good chin. He's got a little bit. It wasn't him, it was you, mate. He's got some heart as well.
Sorry, carry on. He's got some heart. He's got a chin. Okay.
Yeah. Do you know what though? Even though he got hurt by Hrgovic, he wasn't out, was he?
No.
He was still he was out, but he wasn't colded. So I get he's probably got good recovery. Listen, I don't really want to talk about Dempsey all day long. Do you know what I mean? It's like he is what he is, isn't it?
Who do you want to talk about?
Well, I don't know. You're the interviewer.
One more on him. You actually admitted that you were overlooking him.
I was, yeah. I was. Not anymore, though. Well, we had a good camp. And I was actually saying earlier that I think this is the camp where my bodies took the most abuse, like through sparring and running and training, bag circuits, XYZ. Every 2 days I had a new injury. So I'm definitely prepared.
Do you still enjoy it, even though it sounds like hell?
Yeah, you need it. I feel like that's what people are missing these days, you know. Missing that little bit of you got to have a bit of hard work to enjoy the easy work, you know? Like sitting in front of a TV watching a film, it's not gonna feel as good as if you was to do an hour run before that. I feel like if you've done an hour a run before and then you sit at home watching TV, you almost feel like you've earned it. And then obviously, if you haven't done it, you almost feel like I'm lazy.
Bit of guilt in you.
Exactly. So I feel like this kind of just keeps me grounded. And when I'm not boxing, I feel like, where's the gym? I need to get to the gym. It's like I do feel like a little bit of an addict to it. So when I'm not around it, I'm like, yeah, I need to be around it.
Well, the proof's in the pudding, isn't it? That the legends of the sports, the elites, whether it's Canelo Alvarez, Marvin Hagler, Mayweather, Tyson Fury, they all have one thing in common, which is hard work. It's all they talk about.
Yeah, but even I was actually thinking about this morning when I was on the treadmill. Hard work, although it does, people always say, oh, it's all about hard work, but it's not. It's also the mentality you have, the upbringing, your genetics, everything plays a part in it. I remember talking to my teacher also. I was like, everybody in the UK has a chance. Like every child, in the UK has a chance to be a football player or be a boxer or be a basketball player or whatnot. Like it's full of opportunities. And And I remember my teacher said that some people, like, although they train hard and they could be doing the sport perfectly, but then they can't handle the bright lights, or they can't handle the media, or whatever it is. So I feel like it's a lot more than just hard work. I feel like the mentality's got to be on point. The team's got to be on point as well. There's no point working hard if you're not working on the right things. You know, I feel like one session with Tyson Fury is a lot more beneficial than one session or 10 sessions with, you know,
I know what you're trying to
any
say.
Tom, Dick, and Harry.
Yeah.
So I feel like it all plays a part in it, and I get to live the Moses Itauma, the Moses Itauma fighter. Everybody's got their own career. Sorry, I get to live in the Moses Itauma career.
And you're built for this. The lights, the cameras, the action.
We'll see. We'll see. But I did say, like, when I talked to my brother, I'm like, I don't know if I am ready for not being able to go to Nando's or go to the toilet without someone asking me something, or like, I'm like, how much do I really want that side of this life? But I just guess I'm taking it slowly, and we'll see if I'm ready. But like I said, it's not just being a good boxer. It's not just working hard. It's also this extra stuff that you need to think about.
All part of the parcel, though. Moses, just before we close off, I want to talk to you about your time in Malta. Again, doing rounds with Tyson Fury. I heard a conversation earlier where it was just back-to-back sparring each day. How intense was it, and what did you take away from it?
Nah, it was very intense. I got there on a Monday. Tyson sparred Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and I got there on a Monday, so obviously I wasn't going to spar on a Monday, so I thought obviously I'll spar on a Tuesday. And then Tuesday came about and they said, "Oh, you're not sparring." I said, like, why did you bring me here if I'm obviously not going to spar? And then obviously they took it to the extreme and made me spar every day. But I mean, I like it though. I like it because, you know, me and Tyson, we done some good rounds. Remember on a Thursday, we done some heavy rounds. My body was in bits. Anyways, got to do it all again on Friday. We had a 2-day little rest, recovery and stuff. And on a Monday, it was back 6 rounds. Tyson goes, "Bring the heat, Moses. Don't take it easy on me." I'm like, "All right, cool. We have another scrap. Then it's another session." And it was just absolute carnage.
Carnage, wow. From what you had in the ring with him and what you saw when he was sparring others, all the capabilities to win this rematch on Saturday night.
Yeah. Well, I just wanted to add as well.
Go on.
See with Tyson, yeah, it's not just the rounds. Like we had 2 dinners at his villa where I got to ask so many questions, and even to his manager Spencer and Sugar, his trainer, and like even his like nutritionist. I actually didn't get to speak to his nutritionist, but I usually do that. I learned so much, especially even with someone like Shane, his brother, who hasn't been like in the ring himself, but has been around boxing. Like, it's a privilege. And I literally, like, Tyson was like talking. I'm like, "Hold on, wait that for a minute. Let me just type it in my phone." And obviously, when we got in the car, I spoke to me and my brothers. "What do you think about this? What do you think about that?" And X, Y, Z. And it really does help with my career.
Interesting stuff. But yeah, just on that, the rounds you did with him, the rounds you saw him have with others, he's got everything to win this rematch and turn it over this Saturday.
He does. Of course he does. Even if he doesn't, he's still an heavyweight, which can end the fight with one punch, which is I wouldn't say the bad thing about this side of sport, but you know, it happens. Like, I just sit back and I remember obviously Fabio Wardley versus Fraser Clark. I'm like, obviously it's a first round knockout. The knockout was quite brutal, but both fighters must have trained weeks and weeks and weeks on end for that fight, for only to go 2 minutes, you know. And that's the beautiful thing about boxing. Like, even if Fraser didn't train, the same outcome could have happened, you know. So it's like, where's the cut-off point? You stop thinking about this.
2 quick predictions. Firstly, Moses Itauma v Demsey McKean
Moses Itauma,
by knockout.
hopefully.
Tyson Fury, Alexander Usyk 2.
Fury points.
Moses, it's been a pleasure. Thank you very much for your time. Best of luck this
Thank
Saturday.
you.
We'll speak after the fight.